She's got no face. She got no arms. She got no legs. She got nothing. She's just eyeballs and hair. Oh, nice. That was a great heavy poke. I was going to challenge that all day. Ah, god damn it. By the way, what's up, Monokuma? What's up, One Hand Stance? My poor kitty cat's shedding a lot right now. We don't know why. I don't know why. I think she just has like a skin problem right now. So, a lot of her fur is kind of like going in my room. All right, she got her limbs are back, and her face too. I actually really like that bug. Just get rid of the eyeballs and would look super sick. Nope. There we go. The kitty is crying, guys. The kitty is crying. No, don't do that one. Oh, that's gonna really hurt. Oh, nice. Ah, missed it. That was actually a very disrespectful punish, in all honesty. Although I had the correct setup, if you're looking for, like... There's not really, like, a great spot you can go to, in all honesty, but just constantly play. And play with, against, like, others. Like, if you see someone streaming, just has to play against them. Or play, you know, as many people as you can. The more experience you have in KI, the better. Because then you know what to do in a lot of situations. Who are you playing right now, One-Handed Stance? Ah. Yeah, see, that's a nice thing. Well, that's kind of, the thing is, KI was actually made by, there's a big echo going on. I'm bad. KI was actually made by people who understand fighting games a lot. They was actually the developers of KI, played like Third Strike and Marvel vs. Capcom 2. They played fighting games, so they understood how to make this game for kind of everyone. So, you know, your knowledge from other fighting games can help you in this game. Stuff like Jago's neutral, or I'm sorry, like Jago and Ryu comparisons, very similar to each other. But you still, you know, there's still some big differences between the two. Do you use like the special controller though? That special one that Microsoft made, or do you use just a normal Xbox One pad? What's up, Insight? Dragon Ball Fighters, I go Janemba, Jiren, Zamasu. And it's a weird ass team, but it can do some crazy stuff. It's still fun. It's a very control-y team though. It's a very zony, very projectile. Kind of had to understand your spacing very well with that team. Just a regular Xbox One. I messed that up. Oh, you know what? Screw it. I'm not even gonna go over to DP. It keeps messing up. Oops. Ah. It depends on where you're at in the KI level. When you're in that casual, like, lower area of, like, Toaster, the nice thing is nowadays, there are certain characters, Toast, that now it's not really a huge issue for long strings. In fact, some characters, you don't even worry about the strings because you only do the strings, the long chain combos, when you need damage. And it's like, oh, they're locked out, go for damage. Otherwise, you're going for setups. The sweep, it is, but I'd rather not deal hard knockdown. I'd rather go for like Oki into letting me combo. But with Saberwolf, it's very specific, unfortunately, because Saberwolf suffers from what I call the biggest issue in season 3, and that's that rushdown characters get screwed over bad in season 3. So that setup I did with the Shadow Shoulder into Hell, yeah, don't do that. That's a bad setup. It looked okay right there, but trust me, that was not good. I messed up doing Puddle, and I was like, we're gonna have to hold this Hell. Like, luckily I had the Hell out. Nice. Yeah, when you did that reset, that's not like dropping the combo like that. It's not normal. Like most silver players don't do that, and most gold players don't even do it. That was actually really smart. Not a lot of people do that. You'll see that in like killers, and you'll see that in top players. So that's good. Just you'll just need to now start setting people up for it. Don't do it often. Just set them up for it. Make them afraid of it. Oh, they reset. No, that was an accident? Well, no, that's a legit thing with Saberwolf. You actually want to do that because of the biggest issue with Season 3 when it comes to like being a rushdown character is Season 3, you want to have like long-reaching pokes after Combo Breaker. A lot of characters actually do much stronger because of that, because now Combo Breakers are not a bad thing. You get combo broken, it's okay to go back into neutral, because now you get to do something like an Ice Lance. Call you in between matches? Alright, I'll call you back in a couple minutes. Nice. Damn it. Yeah. At a lower level, it's going to work. But go for low, because they're not going to block it. Well, with Saberwolf, it just depends. You want to drop it in certain areas. I don't know the exact areas, because I'm not a Saberwolf player, but the way you did it was actually really good. Alright, give me 1 quick minute, guys. Going Saberwolf, so one hand stance, you actually can see a Saberwolf go ham. But this is a bad matchup, so for him. Got Saberwolf versus Glacius, he's bad for Saberwolf. Like that overhead, don't go for that overhead. The shadow skin? The shadow skin you can actually just buy with KI gold, or you can unlock it. Try to make himself safe by going through the hell, because he would have been hit by it otherwise, but I had meter, so not the best option. If you can do raw damage, just do raw damage, because unfortunately in Season 3, all rushdown characters kind of got this hard thing where they don't get to do a lot of the fun stuff due to the fact that they, after a combo break, they get launched back into neutral. That means they have to approach again, and every other zoning character does not have to care. That's me. That's my fault. That's my fault. I get greedy. I do not ever recommend doing that. You know how he's doing that shadow, he's doing the shadow, like, leaping slash? Don't do that if your opponent does... Don't do that if your opponent has meter. Make sure you're paying attention to that if you're going to commit to it. Also make sure that they don't have, like, a invincible DP. They have to... It has to be a character that's, like, has no true wake up. So like Spinal, Thunder technically, shouldn't. You should be able to get through it. I think you're also plus afterwards, so that's a nice thing. That's why, like, if you can make them block it, make them. But you have to make sure that they don't have anything that can get them out of it. Oof. He actually could have gotten out of that one because that was open-ender. Yeah. Well, that's the harsh reality of facing against Glacius. But the best thing I can tell Glacius players is if you're not mixing them up and you don't have the life lead, just stay full screen and play the slow game. You're going to have to. Because committing like that is just not good. Those aren't true block strings, so I can go right through them with Puddle Punch. Nice grab. That's like the hard reality right there for him. After that combo break, he has to block the Ice Lance because the Ice Lance is gonna come out, guaranteed.